Hello and good evening. Today it's Friday, April 29th, 2022. And for this video today, I want to take some time to discuss the Vancouver Canucks. So before I get into that, I want to quickly make one quick mini update here. I recently, in the past week, I uploaded a video about the Arizona Coyotes, an opinion video that I made about them, and that I think it's time for the NHL to finally decide once and for all the Coyotes' future in Arizona. And what I failed to realize was that I thought I had uploaded the video. I've been pretty busy in the past week, I'm not going to lie. But I forgot to make the video public. And guys, I apologize for that. So that's my bad. But moving on, I want to jump into the Canucks because I noticed the Canucks have been wearing the skate a fair bit recently. So actually, a few nights ago, the Vancouver Canucks broke out the skate throwbacks for the second time this season against the Seattle Kraken. Back in February, Vancouver decided to bring out the skate throwbacks for a game against the Calgary Flames. And as far as I know, that was the only game that they had formally announced that they were going to wear this throwback for. But then they decided to wear it a few nights ago as I'm filming this against Seattle. Then, last night, the Canucks ended up breaking out the skate throwback for the third time this season against the Los Angeles Kings. Now, something else I noticed, and which was kind of interesting, was that Los Angeles actually decided to wear their white 90s-inspired brand new alternate uniform with white gloves and those chrome domes. And I know some people like the chrome buckets, but I think they look horrible. But as I say that, though, I must say, this Kings jersey and uniform is much better than their current away uniform, in my opinion, minus the white gloves and especially the chrome helmets. I could actually see the Kings eventually make this their full-time away jersey. It's a decent design. I don't know why they had to do a slightly tweaked version of the white throwback jersey they've been wearing over the past couple of seasons, especially when I think they could have made this a huge hit if it was actually purple instead of white. But I must say, though, I like the jersey. I just don't like the chrome helmet and the white gloves. But the uniform, besides that, looks really good. And this was kind of a cool 90s-esque looking uniform matchup tonight, or last night, rather. It's after midnight as I'm filming this, so bear with me. But yeah, so I find it very, very interesting that the Vancouver Canucks went from announcing one throwback game against the Calgary Flames to all of a sudden adding two additional games back-to-back between the Seattle Kraken, and then for the second game in a row wearing the same skate throwback against the Los Angeles Kings. Something I know as someone who lives in British Columbia is that the skate throwbacks have been extremely popular with Canuck fans. I know a lot of Canuck fans were ecstatic to see this uniform come back for the team's 50th anniversary. And I know that even though they did not wear the throwback last season, I know there were a lot of fans really wanting the Canucks to wear this uniform again. So not only did they wear this uniform in February against Calgary, where they actually spanked Calgary 7-1, which was quite an impressive win for the Canucks over a team as good as Calgary, in my opinion. But then they decided now this week to wear this same uniform in not just for a second game against Seattle, but they wore it back-to-back for the second game in a row. And it's making me wonder if the Canucks might be getting ready to make some kind of change. And I would not be surprised if we start to see the skate uniform get used a little more often. Now, for the Canucks' 50th anniversary, their 50th anniversary season, when the Canucks changed their uniforms to remove the Vancouver word mark off of the Orca jerseys, their home and away jerseys, and they changed the stick and rink logo on both jerseys. They also brought in a new royal blue heritage uniform, and it's this one right here. And I apologize for the slight delay in finding this image, but I gotta be honest, folks, I've always felt that this jersey sucked. The green on blue, I mean, maybe up close it looks okay, but on the ice, it looks so muddled and monochromatic, and I hate the look of this uniform. Maybe in person, the white stick and rink logo makes it look okay, but I have not liked this uniform since the day it was unveiled. I'm not kidding. And something that's really pissed me off about it is the lack of white in the striping. Even the original 1970-71 season royal blue jersey this one's based off of had a little bit of white striping in between the green stripes on the arms and the waist. And, you know, I think this is a muddled mess of a uniform, and I have a sneaking suspicion that due to the popularity of the skate throwback, I actually have a sneaking suspicion that we could see it become their full-time third jersey next season. Now, something else as well, the Winnipeg Jets actually decided to make their I think it was their 2019 Heritage Classic uniform as their full-time third jersey this season. They actually retired the aviator blue alternate jersey with the Jets wordmark for that jersey this season. And I know that jersey's been quite popular in Winnipeg. So I would not be surprised to see the Canucks actually follow suit next season and make this uniform their full-time alternate moving forward. Now, do I think that the Canucks are going to drop their slightly updated home and away jerseys that they just brought out for the 2019-20 season? I mean, do I think they're going to retire these uniforms right away? My answer is no. I think that the Canucks, after making a big deal about updating their home and away uniforms and adding the third jersey, I don't think they're too keen on dropping those jerseys right away. But what I do think could happen, what I think is most likely to happen, is that for the 2022-23 season, I could see the Vancouver Canucks drop the jersey in the bottom left-hand corner, their current alternate jersey, in favor of the 94 Heritage jersey and make that their full-time third. It has been very, very popular here in Vancouver. And here, I'll pull out this photo again because I think it's the nicest photo of the bunch that I'm using here for this video. But I don't see the Canucks keeping the skate as just a casual heritage uniform for much longer. This uniform has been very, very popular here in Vancouver. I live in BC, so I would know. And there are a lot of people at least clamoring for it to come back as their full-time third at the bare minimum. But I've actually heard a lot of people saying that they would like to see it become their full-time jersey again. And I must say, I'm all for it. I think that these uniforms have always been really cool. I like the skate. I've always liked the skate. Even as a kid growing up, once I saw the skate uniforms, I never liked the Orca jerseys. I grew up with the Orca. And I think the skate's always been a cool look. I mean, I know not everybody's going to agree. I know there are viewers of mine that prefer the blue and green. I get it. I respect your opinion, guys. But, you know, I would love to see the Canucks go back to the skate. And it's something else. If it means that we finally get to see the Canucks retire the Orca, I'm all for it. But there's one huge gaffe that most people probably don't notice, but I do. But you see that space above the S? It should be white all the way along right there. And if I've ruined the Adidas throwbacks for you, I'm sorry, but I gotta say it, guys. I gotta say it. I don't like that. I wish that the Vancouver Canucks and Adidas would get that fixed ASAP, because especially with the popularity of this uniform, there's no way that the Canucks are not at least making this their third jersey in the next season or two. It's too popular. And I think the Canucks higher-ups and ownership know that, and I'm hoping that at least it's going to be their third jersey starting next season. That's what I'm going to predict right now. I see it happening because of the popularity of it, and I hope it happens. But yeah, it's after their convincing win over Calgary back in February, after wearing it against Seattle the other night as I'm filming this, and then wearing it for the second game in a row against the Kings. Actually, why don't we go and check something else here? I apologize for doing this, but I want to make sure, I want to check my curiosity here. Let's see here, 2021, 2022. Okay, so that's not going to work. But anyway, I can't find the schedule at this point. I'm going to see if maybe I can't. I'm going to see if I can't find it here. I apologize for the delay, but let's see if this speeds up a little bit here. I apologize for the delay, but I'm very curious. Here, let's see. There's one little thing I want to check, and I think you, the viewers, will be interested in this too. I'm going to see if there's a third jersey schedule that the Canucks have this season. I know Aesthetics mentioned something about producing one, so I'm going to see. Let's see here. Okay. Okay, never mind. I don't see it, so I'm not going to bother because it's going to take too long. But anyway, I would not be surprised if the Canucks have maybe subbed out a game or two here in favor of this jersey instead of the third jersey because of its popularity. If that's the case, then definitely expect the Canucks to make a change. I just don't see it happening or not happening because it's too popular. But anyway, I want to keep it short. I'm going to call it a wrap at this point. If you have any comments down below, feel free to comment away. But I have a sneaking suspicion this jersey is going to be more than just an occasional throwback starting next season. I could see the Canucks eventually go back to this full-time given its popularity, which I hope is the case. I do think the skate uniforms are the best uniforms the Canucks have ever used, in my opinion. I think they're cool. I love the colors. And they would be a big upgrade over the Orca in my personal view. So feel free to comment down below, folks. With that, I'll call it a wrap. And until my next video, you guys, take care. And as I always say, bye for now.